Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Xavi Simons. Turan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire...
Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way. Real chance! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cruyff. First quarter of an hour gone.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now this could be a chance. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Koundé. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé. Vieira. Cruyff. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xavi Simons.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ruben Neves. And this is Hazard. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ruben Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's come to nothing. Now it's Simons. Just eases him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Closing in on goal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Gullit. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a throw-in. Romero to Ruben Neves. Isak. And it's Azar. And Koundé. Azar. Now it's Isak. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute
Threads one in.
time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. Ruben Neves. Gullit. Challenge. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Manchester United, number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's the start of the second half.
Xavi Simons, number 21, Woodman.
And it's
number
Cruyff.
9, Isak, number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field,
Now it's
number
Neymar.
2, Çalhanoğlu, number
Griezmann.
8,
It's run loose here.
Keller, number 7, Mbappe.
Ruben
Number
Neves.
10, Messi.
Now it's Griezmann.
17, Griezmann.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has left him in a heap. There's little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
So
Substitution
time for
in progress.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the ball's come loose here. Neuer herring after the ball here. Ribéry crosses it in. Griezmann. And it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. That is lovely. He slings it. Hazard! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé going vertical. Now it's Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Hernandez. Now it's Messi. Ribéry. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Griezmann, oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Played out wide. Now it's Messi. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Çalhanoğlu. Now Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ronaldinho. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Koundé. Ruben Neves. Now it's Messi. 75 minutes played. Ribéry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldinho. Koundé. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Vieira. Out to the left it goes. Ronaldinho. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Corner number 2 then.
touch on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Ronaldinho. Ruben Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Ronaldinho. Ribéry. He's in a great position here. Pings in across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Griezmann. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter, he's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. And it's Seedorf. Played in by Seedorf. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pullet. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. Bale has it out wide and in space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Trabzonspor with the corner, there first. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Stood up well to him there. Bale is herring after that one. And it's Lahm. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Ibrahimovic has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Played out wide, played back in. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Ronaldinho! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's in space and looking for options. It's a goal kick. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for a runner. And this is Neymar. Played with speed from back to front. Ambitious ball here. Always onto this. Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries a shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Seedorf. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Now Seedorf. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah. Looking tidy in possession here. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Thuram. And here's Ronaldinho. Spread it left. So what can they make of this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. And they win it back again. And it's Gullit. Now that's well seen too. Maldini running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Makaleli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through, now is he in? Gives it back. Costa Curta, looking for options for movement. And this is Van Basten. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here.
52,044.
Trabzonspor appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chance here to counter. That looks a good ball through. Well, that's well spotted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Real chance! Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 9,
And this is Cruyff.
Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 45.
And this is Hazard. Delivery rises! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ribéry receives it in a wide position. He saw the tape. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Off the post! Oh, he's been caught napping!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Not the most accurate pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cruyff! Decent hit from there. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Ibrahimovic, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Barcelona could counter here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been slung wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Pelé. Ibrahimovic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And here's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Can he get it through? Cruyff. Mbappe. Check claims comfortably. Neymar. This might spell danger. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well...
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff. Short changes him with that pass. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Could go all the way here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. Seedorf. To Thuram. Vieira. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. And it's Maldini. Ronaldinho. And it's Thuram. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Pullet. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Carvajal. Lovely feet. Delivery from Dani Carvajal. And that's been repelled. Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Maldini. Neymar. And this is Hullet. Neymar's cross. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hullet. Chips it through. Now that's well seen too. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yeah, that pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it across. Hullet. Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Seedorf gets flagged offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United finding their passes. Pelé.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bullet! good-looking ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pele. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Henderson has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Jordan Henderson, será sustituido por el dorsal 26. Cambio de
Pele.
jugadores.
Vieira. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pull it. Pele. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Caceres calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cruyff. And he's away.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that could well leave a mark.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. But it's Carvajal. That looks a good cross. And that's been well dealt with. And here's Cruyff. And the finish!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vieira. And the keeper's got it again. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Caceres cuts it out. Pele. Ribéry in acres of space out wide. And that has put paid to that. That's that, the end. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Nuestros espectadores.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because...
It's Ibrahimovic! Melbourne City are looking to break at pace.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Delivered. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Hullet. Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's a... Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar with the short one. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Ibrahimovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Foot in. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Melbourne City are down to 10 men. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Santos.
Oh, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eto'o. He has found the way through. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira. Beckenbauer. And it's Maldini. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho herring after the ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found the way through. That's tidy. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Vitinha. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Eto'o. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread it left. And it's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that means just one thing: match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's got the beating of his man. Vieira. It's Gullit. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Messi. Vieira. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. It's Ibrahimovic! Outstanding save to keep that out.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. That's a throw. Vieira stood his ground strongly. Gullit. Santos are looking to break at pace. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gullit.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho. Eto'o. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. Oh, what a ball! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yamal plays it short. Oh, that's nice. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Now it's Yamal. Looking to go deep.
That's good defensive concentration.
Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Spread out to the left. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's in on goal, and the shot! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos are having a ball here. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Neymar. Number 4,
Zanetti.
Hullet. Number
And it's
11,
Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Number 13, Ibrahimovic. Number 21.
Pele. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Kaká. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Pele. Pele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And he's there to clear it. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Santos He's having a shot! Kaká. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Played in by Seedorf. That has been knocked clear. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Vitinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now Seedorf.
4 added minutes
good
has been
read.
indicated.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. And he shoots! They would have been quick to recover this. Now it's Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the throw. And that will be it. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now,
Your final thoughts, Jim? One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Mason Greenwood here is described by many as one of the best natural finishers to have come through in a while. He certainly looked like he belonged at the top from day one, and he's more than proved his worth since. Those skills you can't really coach. It's natural, and he's got it off to a tee.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Foot in. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United could not have hoped for a better opportunity. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out wide. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Neymar, good ball, good take. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Back into the middle, out towards the flank. And here's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Olise. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar chasing after it. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's worked it through. Fermin. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Turan. There's the crossfield ball.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Greenwood. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Olise. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Neymar. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Greenwood! It's a loose ball. Robertson gets into some space. He rises! Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Fermin. Now it's Olise. Olise proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target. Gently done. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Luis Suarez. Being still separated by the game's only goal. No way through there. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Luis Suarez ploughing through. And a chance! And he's following up! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! And he was alert to it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's cut it out. Messi. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Vieira. Some good, persistent defending here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Tries to pass it through. He's got through. Oh, he's hit the bar! Hazard is flagged offside. Caceres. And it's Hazard. And here's Cruyff. Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni for Olise. Now it's Messi. That's good vision. Olise receives it in a... Can he finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Greenwood tries to play it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Olise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he whips in across.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passes short and sharp. Ribery! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.